was good, y'all? Today we got a big guest, man. Dequiviante, gotta say it right, man. We got. He's a. I mean, he do a bunch of things, man. He's a basketball player. He make music. I mean, I'm gonna let you speak for yourself, man, cause we happy to have you there today, man.
I appreciate you requesting me to even get on this.
For sure, for sure. So for the people that don't really know you, like, can you give them a little background of like who they are about to listen to in the interview right now?
So my name Amanophis Mitchell, but my friends call me Mitch. But as an artist, my name is Dequiviante, which is kind of funny. Like in high school, I used to like just troll and stuff. Like you go to like a fast food restaurant or something, and they ask like for a name for the order. I would always just give some like off the wall just to like get a reaction out of the people that's working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I go in there and see a girl name. You know what I'm saying? Like just like trying to be funny. And I don't know. Whenever I just said the Dequiviante, like it stuck. Like I would always go somewhere and be like, I'm the Dequiviante, because it was so funny seeing how people would try to say that. So then I just was like, I mean, that's like my name now at this point.
Yeah, I feel you. In real life, people call you that too.
Rarely,
Oh, okay.
rarely. Like I barely hear it. Like if like one of my friends trolling, they'll call me the Dequiviante, but not like
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I feel you.
yeah.
So, like, for the people that don't know actually, can you explain them where are you at now? Well, which country?
Oh yeah, yeah. So right now I'm in Spain. You know what I'm saying? Cause I also play basketball. I played 4 years of college at four different schools, and we try to do the music on the side of the hoop. But right now I'm in Spain at this like pro placement camp slash combine. Uh, I ain't gonna lie, I've been killing up here too. We done had six scrimmages. First scrimmage I had 39. Second scrimmage I had 49. Third scrimmage I had 40. Fourth scrimmage I had 32. Fifth scrimmage I had 25, and the most recent one I had 28. And they've been like sending my film and information to a couple teams and stuff. There's a coach coming to the camp Wednesday, so we'll see. We got some plays in motion when it comes to the basketball. So
Yeah, I feel you.
hopefully pretty soon I get to post about me signing somewhere.
We hope that, man. I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're really busy and probably tired and shit, and taking the time for the interview. And just wanted to ask, like, how do you like it actually? What's the experience? What's the feeling to be like overseas to play basketball to do what you like?
I'm not gonna lie, it feels so good to be out here. Like the only thing that I just don't really like about it is the fact that like there's a language barrier. Like everybody out here speaks Spanish. So like sometimes like it's hard for me to like order certain things here and there, or like what I'm saying, like get directions from people and stuff like that, depending on like where I'm going. But other than that, like the food's super good because there's a lot of like chemicals and stuff that's used in processed food, like in the States, that's
Hmm.
banned out here. So like a lot of the food be fresh, cheap. Like this bottle of water back home would probably be like $3. This
Mm.
this like 60 cents out here.
Damn. Oh, that's
So it's
good.
like food is cheap. I mean the euro worth a little bit more than the dollar, but it's not like too much more. It's like 10 to 20 cents more than the dollar. So it's not like I'm taking like a huge loss unless I'm buying something expensive.
I feel you. Are you someone that travel often, even if it's outside basketball?
Man, I done went to four different colleges, bro. All them hoes been in different states.
Okay, so you used to that, like not staying home.
Yeah, I'm used to moving around.
Yeah. And talking about home, can you tell the people like where you was born?
So I was born in Panorama City, California. It's like right outside of LA. But when I was like four, either like three or four, we moved to Houston, really like Stafford area. And then when I turned like 8, we moved to Missouri City, which is like right outside of Houston, like where Travis Scott from. And we've been there like ever since. So I would say I'm from Missouri City just because like most of my upbringing was from Missouri City, me
Hmm.
and my brothers.
And how would you describe the vibe as far as like style or just lifestyle from Missouri City or Houston? How did that shape you?
Um, to a certain extent, like Houston pretty chill if you ask me. Like especially like growing up as a kid, like it's not really well, it depends on where you grow up at. So like when I was in California, we were like in the hood, we was kind of poor. But like whenever we moved back like here, like I'm like 4 or 5, and like we had like a small house, like me and my 3 brothers, we shared a bedroom for like 4 or 5 years just until my parents got their business like going for real, and then we ended up moving to like the suburbs. So like I ain't really have like a super rough upbringing or nothing like that. Like there were times where like what I'm saying, like lights would go out like every now and then, but that was like super early in my childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like most of my childhood was like pretty smooth.
Yeah, that's great. And you talk about you say you got 3 brothers, right?
Mhm.
Are they into like sport too? Are they with you right now?
Nah, my one of my little brothers supposed to be here with me, but he decided not to come. But I got one older brother and 2 younger brothers. My older brother, he do like construction management, so he in a whole different lane. I started making music with him before anything, not like actual songs, but we used to like put an instrumental on,
Mhm.
and then like write lyrics, and we just sit there rapping them. And then my little brother, he rapped too, and he worked with my dad. And then my youngest brother, he played football at Georgia. Matter of fact, y'all might need to watch out for him because he gonna be in the league pretty soon.
Yeah,
And he
that's
went crazy this year. Play at Georgia, them boys won the ship this year.
yeah, that's dope, man. And
So I appreciate
I can see like from what you explained, like your parents must be proud. All y'all successful. That must be like a good feeling for your parents to see that.
you. No, it definitely is. Cause I mean, they pretty much bent over backwards for us, like the whole while growing up. Like I don't know, like they made so many sacrifices for us. Like my dad used to do comedy. Like he was on like Def Comedy Jam, Showtime at the Apollo. Like he was in a duo called Arsenal and Mitchell. You could look it up too. What I'm saying, he was like pretty big time when it came to comedy, but he had to stop doing that to take care of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he put his whole career on hold to try to make a way for us to be able to do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a forever be grateful for both of my parents because they made so many sacrifices just to put us in the position where we at right now.
That's real, man. And you say you was freestyling with, well, writing songs with one of your brother. How did you develop your ear for music
Mhm.
or just your interest for music? Was your parents playing music around or what do you remember
They
hearing?
was, but I ain't really, I ain't really like the music they was playing. Like they would. I don't even remember some of the artists that they would play, but I know like my older brother had a lot of influence on like just like my music taste. Like he used to play a lot of like Mac, like Wayne, like ASAP Rocky, like those. You know what I'm saying? Like early Travis Scott, like Al Farrow, Travis Scott,
Mm.
and from there it was like I used to only listen to like what he listened to. But after like I like finally got a phone and all this other stuff, like I started to venture out and find like the music that I like, and it was like a completely different wavelength from what he was listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be listening to like J. Cole, like lyricists and stuff, and I'd be sitting there listening to like Soldier Boy.
Okay, so this was kind of like the total opposite and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I used to listen to like a lot of like fun music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And how did the interest for basketball actually develop for you?
Really, my brothers influenced me to hoop because like growing up, like I used to draw. Like I was not a hooper at all. I ain't even really start playing. I didn't start playing organized basketball until 6th grade, but I didn't even like pick up a basketball until like 4th grade. Like I was literally like an artist, bro. Like growing up, I wanted to be a cartoonist my whole life. Like
Oh.
I used to like make comic books. I used to draw like all the Dragon Ball Z characters and all that. But then it got to a point, and this is what I was talking about, like going back to like the sacrifices. Like my parents, like pretty much crying, telling like me and my brother, like we can't continue to pay for you to go through art school and for you to play summer ball. And they was talking to like me and my older brother. And my older brother, he used to take whoopings for me and everything. Like so when they presented us with that, he was talking about he was gonna stop playing summer ball so I could go through art school. And I'm like, no, like I could, you know what I'm saying? Like I could draw at home.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could continue going through that. And then after a while, like I would just see my brothers outside playing ball, and I'm like, I'm finna start doing that. And I wasn't even really a hooper for real. I was a street ball player. Like I used to watch like Hot Sauce, like AO, Headache, all the like and one street ball players. Like I just go outside and practice day moves because
Mm-hmm.
it was like fun. You know what I'm saying?
At what moment did you actually decided, oh shit, like I'm really good at that shit? Like, did someone actually told you?
Mm, no, so seventh grade I was on 18, like seventh grade 18. Then eighth grade when I made B team, I was like, bro, I'm not even good at basketball. Then in ninth grade, I was like good on freshman team, but whenever I started going to them John Lucas 2-a-day workouts my freshman year summer, that's when I realized like me being good at my school don't mean shit because it's a bunch of niggas in the city who cold as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm at school seeing, you know what I'm saying, playing against niggas, and it's like I'm one of the best at the school,
Mm-hmm.
but playing against the best in the city, I'm trash. You know what I'm saying? So then like around then is when I started to like get good because I had no choice to, because I'm like, if I want to like go somewhere with basketball, I got to be able to compete with the best in the city, you know.
That's real. You kept it real with yourself. Like, got out your comfort zone because you didn't want to be like
I
the
had to.
best at this place. Like, yeah, yeah, I feel you. And actually, got a advice for all the people that's playing basketball that got hoop dreams, basically the younger people.
Hell yeah, just stay in the gym. Like stay in the gym. Don't let nobody talk you out of playing your game. Don't go out there trying to do things that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like stay in the gym, perfect your craft. Make sure you run and strengthen your core. Like for sure, get a lot of abs in, a lot of shots up. Practice your ball handling too, uh, and just perform. Like that's the biggest part about everything is performing. Because you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't show up when you're supposed to show up, like it's not gonna be good for you. You're gonna have to take the long route, like me.
Facts. Actually, how the music come about? Did you start making music in high school? Because the first song that you got on your SoundCloud, it's called Molly. It's the remix of Playboy Cardi Ma's song, and that shit
Hmm.
is at like 12K plays. So I was wondering,
Yeah,
like,
that nah. So I all right. So we got to go back. I started writing music like third, fourth grade, and then around like sophomore year of high school, I stopped because I became like super serious with basketball.
hmm.
And then like junior year of college, one of my friends was like playing a beat that he made, and I was like, "Hey, this hoe hard, da da da." Like, let me hop on this hoe. And I was literally trolling. Like, I had no plans on like going back and making music again. But he was like, bet, like I'll give you like a day to write, and then come on. So I'm like, bet. But I'm like bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even taking it serious and shit. Days go by, he pressing me damn near every day. Like, bro, when you gonna get on the song? When you gonna get on the song? I'm like, all right, fuck. So I write my lyrics, I make the song. He ends up dropping that hoe on SoundCloud. This is like 2018.
Hmm.
He ends up dropping that hoe on SoundCloud, and like a lot of my friends was fucking with it. So I'm like, okay, like it, you know what I'm saying? It kind of gave me like a rush. I'm like, all right, let's do more of this. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So then I ended up downloading this shit software called Mixpad. Like, oh my god, it was terrible. But I made so many songs, bro. I'm talking about, nigga, I probably made like 60 to 100 songs on that shit. And then I would just drop them hoes on SoundCloud. Like I was, this was like 20, between 2018 and like 2020.
Yeah.
I wasn't really taking music serious, so I ain't even care what it sounded like. I was literally just rapping bars. You know what I'm saying? Like literally every song was just bars. Like it wasn't even nothing that I was living. I was really just sitting there rapping about what I heard my favorite artist rapping about. So I'm just in that whole pretty much rapping like Uno or 21 Savage or some shit. When it comes to like lyrical content, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'm just bullshitting. But like it's a bug in here. But there's like But like people was fucking with that hoe. You know what I'm saying? People DMing me on Instagram and shit like, hey bro, this song hard, blah blah blah. The whole time, like I'm not even taking this shit serious. Then whenever basketball ended, like like when my senior season ended, like I was in shock, bro. I was like, what the fuck am I finna do? Like because at that time I was done with basketball. Like I was not going to continue hooping at that time.
Wow.
So I was like confused, bro, about life and everything.
Okay.
And then my little cousin, he make music. His name Young J on SoundCloud, but it's like YUNGXJXYY, and he low key way better than me when it come to music, sound mixing, all that shit. If you ask me,
Mm.
but he ended up letting me use his FL. So I started to learn how to like mix my shit on there. I deleted everything off SoundCloud because none of that was like really me. You know what I'm saying? And then I just started like making songs, and a lot of them songs are on Apple Music and Spotify, but I don't even drop on Apple Music and Spotify no more. But like a lot of them songs from like 2020 to like beginning of 2021, like a
Hmm.
lot of that is on uh Apple Music and Spotify. And the only reason why that Molly song is on SoundCloud is because I could not drop that
Because
on
of the
all
beat.
plats. Yeah,
Okay, I feel you.
but yeah, no, I was well, I didn't really start dropping on SoundCloud again until June of last year.
Yeah. And what inspired you to like make this type of music? Well, it can be like the first song, first 100 song that you deleted, or the song that we hear now under your name. But what inspired you at the beginning?
Mm,
I guess your brother.
I mean, to a certain extent, really more so like I always like I was one of them kids that when you saw me, like I had my headphones in. So like whether I made music or not, like I was always gonna be like listening to it or like being around music or something like that. And then like you know what I'm saying, like I kind of had flow, and I was real good in English class. Like I was real good with like wordplay, like similes, metaphors, onomatopoeias, hyperboles, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff in school was interesting to me. And then just to put that on a beat the way I want to do it, like I don't know. I be getting chills listening to my music. But on at when it comes to like what I drop now, like when I first started making music, like in 2020 when I started taking music serious, like I was more so trying to like make it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really making music that like would fit in a mainstream frame. You know what I'm saying? Instead
Hmm.
of making the music that I want to make, I was making music that I felt like everybody else would like.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But then after 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 I finished school, I don't know, something hit me because like I went through like a rough depression from like 20 January of 2021 all the way up until like June of 2021. And during that time, I probably made like one song. Like I was like kind of out of it. Like I was through with life. I was through with music. I was through with basketball. I was through with everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then something just told me to like start back up again. But like when you when you start back up this time, like fuck what anybody got to say, fuck anybody's opinions. Like make the music that you want to make on the beats that you want to make them on. Talk about like what you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And so since then, I've been. That's why like if you compare my music on Apple Music and Spotify to my music on SoundCloud, like there's no plug music on Apple Music and Spotify, but like a lot of like plug shit on SoundCloud. Cause like I used to always listen to plug, but I'd record on these little baby type beats.
Mm-hmm.
These, you know what I'm saying? These mainstream ass beats. And it's like that wasn't. I didn't feel like that was me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just had to like find myself in the music, and now that I like finally found myself in it, like it's so much easier to make songs now.
Yeah, because you really don't gotta invent anything because it's you. And
That's what I'm saying. Like literally, just be yourself on there.
yeah, and back then, did you actually go to the studio or was you recording in your dorm? I don't know if you was on the campus.
I probably dropped one. I probably recorded less than 10 songs at a real studio, and I've only dropped one song that I did at a real studio, and that song wasn't even like a final mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I do a lot of well, all of my music now. I do all my music like on FL at home. I mean, I have good equipment though. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a decent focus, right? I got a Newman TLM microphone. You know, so I got like studio quality stuff, but
Yeah,
nah, I don't be going to the studio.
yeah. And actually, what is your mindset when you get to recording? Like, all can you record songs every day? Because you said you recorded 100 songs back then, but I don't know how you take it now. But can you record often if you have time, or you rather
Yeah,
do it in your mode?
I move with the studio everywhere I go. I could be out of town for a day. I'm taking the studio with me. But like out here, I've made probably like 15 to 20 songs, maybe even more than 20 songs. And I've been here since like April 5th.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's there's like spurts where I can go through and make like 10 songs in a week, and then there's spurts where I'll make like two, maybe three songs in a week. But I don't like to go a whole week without recording. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. Because it's like another activity that you like to do beside hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
it's so fun to do, regardless of how the song is. Like sometimes it's a song where I'm making it and I get like super emotional. Like I can't even finish it because I'm like in my own head about certain shit. Like sometimes I'll cry making the song, but nonetheless, like just like the process of me making the song in itself is like so fun. Especially if I feel like I'm saying some hard shit. Like there has been several times where I'll like lay down the hook and I'll just sit there for like an hour listening to the hook, like forgetting about the rest of the song. Like oh shit, damn, like I need to stop bullshitting. Let me hurry up and finish this song. You know,
yeah. You put your real life feeling into your songs.
everyone.
Is there a specific thing that you want people to understand from your music about you?
Mm, I wouldn't say there's some specific that I want people to understand about me from my music, but I do want people to be able to relate to my music, you know,
Yeah.
like to be able to feel it, to be able to vibe with it, because that's what I do. Like if we wasn't on the Zoom right now, I'd have my AirPods in or my speaker on, like vibing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's like sometimes like I be wanting people to feel how I feel when I listen to music, cause like I be feeling so free. I be feeling so good when I listen to music. So it's like I want to give that same feeling to other people, like through my music, which is why, like, yeah, I found my sound. But if you listen to my catalog, like, there's like very few songs that sound the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to like give people a bunch of different stuff because, like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like there's more longevity when you're able to be versatile.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you're
Mm-hmm.
able to touch a bunch of different audiences, or if you're able to hit like a bunch of different feelings, or like if you're able to portray a bunch of different like vibes in different songs, like I feel like there's more room for more people to fuck with this particular sound you got and then move on to your other stuff.
Facts. Facts. You're not always like, yeah, yeah. I see what you mean by that.
No,
Yeah,
no, I know what you're trying to
I blacked
say.
out. But I see what you mean. I see what you mean by that. Like people just gonna offer them different vibe for every mood that they get in, basically.
Yeah.
And all your songs, they all over like 1K play, like right now. But did those you come up over time? Like, how did you actually create attraction?
So first starting out, like I didn't, cause as an artist, you don't like really, there's not like a set plan on how to build a fan base. You know what I'm saying? You just trial and error. Like
Mm-hmm.
everything pretty much is trial and error. So like I started off paying for like SoundCloud reposts just to get my music in front of a bigger audience and stuff. Then like I started like, what I'm saying, like contacting DJs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like trying to get my music like on other people pages too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we at a point now where like I'll look up and a producer drop my song. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'll look up and a different DJ has like dropped one of my songs, which I fuck with to be honest, because I feel like if other people, whether they are part of the song or not, if other people want to drop some content that you put out or that you made, I feel like that mean a lot more to me than me dropping some. You, you know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah,
I don't
cause
even know how to
they
explain
ready
it.
to attach their name to that shit, so that mean that must be
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you. Cause I see the most recent song is kind of like a dream plug beat. The cover of the song is like Grand Theft Auto, Tommy Vercetti. Shit, I don't know if you played the game, but it's Vice City. I don't know if you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about, but you reposted it.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It was this producer named Glonell. That's my boy. Shout out Glonell. He cause I have a lot of songs unreleased. At least like from when I started remaking music in June of last year, I have like a lot of unreleased songs, and it's like I be wanting to get all of them out, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't drop everything. But he had asked me like, what songs that you made on my beats, like, do you plan on dropping or that you're dropping for sure? And the ones that you don't, let me know. So like if I want to drop them, I'll drop them. And I was like, all right, bet. Like these are the ones that I'm gonna drop for sure, and these are the ones that I may or may not drop. So he was like, all right, is it cool if I drop these? And I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's hard, man. That's hard. I want to kind of go back a little bit. We was talking about college. How did you manage like the college life as like a sport player, basically a hooper, and you with the music or with your life going on? Cause I know it's kind of I didn't went to college, but I know a lot of people they watch that shit, and it may be a struggle for them, especially if they play sport. How did you manage all that? The pressure, the stress, or to overwhelm, to not be burnt out?
So the big thing about whether you're doing music or not on the side of being an athlete, just the big thing about college is you got to have good time management. Like whenever I was given an assignment, unless it was a project, but whenever I was given an assignment, like the day that I got it, I would just do it right there so I could get it out the way. Like let's say it's Monday and I get assigned like two like assignments, right? I'm getting both of them done Monday, even though they're due Thursday. Get them out the way Monday. I don't have nothing to worry about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So like get your assignments out the way, make sure you get like good sleep, and then I don't know, just whenever you got free time, just use that to do what you want. Like so, like my schedule would be like I wake up in the morning, we got like shooting workouts and stuff. Then we had class, lunch, practice. After practice, we probably had film or weights or both. Then after weights, dinner. Then after dinner, that's like that free time. So it's like, okay, boom. Now I could either record, I could go to the gym, put up extra shots, I could relax. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just gotta pick when you have time to do certain stuff. Like sometimes when we didn't have morning workouts, I'd knock out a song in the morning. So it's really just a whole like time management thing. But I feel like that I mean that's key in college, but truthfully learning that skill in college will help you anywhere in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it ain't even something that you like just learn in college. But I feel like college forces you to learn it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because there's nobody to sit there and tell you, like in high school, you go home, your parents be like, do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Like in college, all that shit is on you. Like you decide when you do this, you decide when you do that. Only thing you don't decide is what time class is, but you decide whether you go or not. You know what I'm saying? So if you
Yeah.
can manage your time well, you got time to do anything.
And is there any moment that you felt like, oh shit, like I might not make it, or you felt like giving up? How did you actually brush that off and got over that?
It was hella times. Like I didn't quit hoop twice. Like whenever my season, matter of fact, my freshman year of college, I was about to quit. Like to the point to where I literally had a trash bag full of all the school's gear in it, and I was on my way to the coach's office to let him know like I quit. You know what I'm saying? But one of the upperclassmen on the team, shout out J-Bo, he had stopped me on the way, and he like just sat down and had like a man-to-man conversation with me about like this not the route you need to go. Like all this gonna do is burn a bridge that you may need later. You know what I'm saying? All this gonna do is give people the perception of you being a quitter. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, if you do want to not play here, then this ain't the way to go about it. Like just finish the season strong. And then at the end of the season, you know what I'm saying, tell coach straight up, like, hey, like I don't think this the fit for me, da da da. And it ended up working because I ended up doing that, and the coach ended up helping me find another school to go to. You know what I'm saying? Whereas had I just quit,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, he probably wouldn't even had nothing good to say about me because usually in college, at least, whenever you leave in a school, the coach from the school that you're going to is gonna call the coach at the school that you're at and ask like, okay, how is this guy? You know what I'm saying? And it's like had I just left the way I wanted to at first, he wouldn't have nothing good to say about me. You know what I'm saying?
Like a job, basically.
Yeah, true.
What do you feel is the biggest sacrifice that you did as far as your whole career or just you as general? It could be time, it could be I don't know, I didn't add this type of relationship with the people that I want, or I wasn't there for this type of event. I remember that.
I would say the biggest sacrifice was probably just sacrificing fun. Like especially in college, like there was a lot of times where like I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, I would skip out on going out and stuff like that to be in the gym the next morning. Or like I would skip out on like going to a kickback here and there to be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Or to catch up on homework and stuff. Or even sometimes to record music. Like I would say I for sure missed out on several experiences each year in college just behind the fact that me like just seeing something bigger when it came to like what I'm trying to do later on in life. And I mean I for sure don't regret none of that.
Mm-hmm.
at all. But I definitely, there was for sure like a couple times where I feel like, dang, like I should have went and did that. You know what I'm saying? I should have had fun this time. You know, but
Yeah.
you live and you learn, and you know when you supposed to. You learn when you supposed to have fun and when you supposed to get to work.
Yeah, I feel you. So you was talking about linking up with DJs and linking up with producer. You actually have like a lot of song with the producer Cash Cat. And how did you actually, if you ever met him, or actually, how did you connect with him?
Nah, I didn't meet him. He was like my second favorite producer behind Pierre Bourne. Like I used to like hear his beats, like listening to like Booth and like Slime Dollars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just got to a point where I was like, I need like some of his beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I had DM'd him one day, and I asked him like, hey, like how much are beats? Like, let me cop a pack. And he was like, what is 60 for one beat, 120 for a pack. This was like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid the 120 thinking it was gonna just be like 4 to 6 beats, but he sent me 20 beats.
Oh shit.
Yes. So I got so excited because think about it, like that's like my second favorite producer, like actually, and he sent 20 beats, and I'm expecting like four. You know what I'm saying? So like all of my early songs, or at least like a lot of my early songs was on Cash beats, like because he sent 20, and it's not like you could go to YouTube and download a Cash beat. Like in order to get one of his beats, you got to go through him to get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And low key, I would say that's part of my inspiration in like just like continuing to making songs because I was in my head, I'm like I'm making songs on like one of my favorite producer beats, and people fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And at first, he didn't follow me on Instagram. He followed me on Instagram around like January, and he'll like low key support me like every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cash for real. He for sure go.
Sure. You ain't even made a EP called The Matrix.
All them songs except yeah, all them songs except the first one. Actually, nah, every song on that tape
Is by
was
him.
recorded last summer.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
so
every song on that tape was recorded last summer. But I didn't get Bravo on the first song until like January.
okay.
So and it's funny that the song was called Hold. I was literally holding on to that song until I got somebody on it. Somebody, not just somebody on it, but like somebody that I listen to
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like our sounds would sound good together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You like to do features, or you rather, do songs by yourself usually?
I mean, I like recording by myself for the most part, but I definitely do like especially recently I've been like collabing with more people, you know what I'm saying? But like truthfully like I would rather people hear about me first and become a fan of my music from me on my own
Mm-hmm.
because then when I start collabing with other people and their fan base starts to tap into my music, it's I don't know, I feel like it would just build faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I just feel like if people fuck with me just off of me, then I don't even know. Like I don't know. I like to. I ain't gonna say I like to work alone, but I kind of like to work alone.
I get what you mean. You want to build a fan base that basically is about you.
Yeah,
You know?
not like based off of somebody else putting me on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. You don't want to be known as, oh, he had a song with that guy type.
Yeah, hell no. That's like one of my biggest fears when it comes to this music shit. It's like people. remembering me, not me, Dequiviante, but oh, Dequiviante because he was on such and such song.
Yeah, I feel you. That's kind of disrespectful too. But I seen that you
To a
use a
certain,
lot. You use a lot of like cartoons and anime cover for your song, and I was wondering, do you have a favorite cartoon or a favorite anime right now?
I'm telling you, bro, I used to want to be a cartoonist. Like
Yeah,
to this day, I still kind of want to turn one of my comic books into a TV show. But I mean, I got to get the funds to do that first. But favorite cartoon, either either Tom and Jerry or Proud Family or hold on, or Eddie and Eddie too. And
oh
it's
yeah,
crazy because I haven't used none of those covers, but like none of those cartoons as covers. But I eventually will. But yeah. Oh, and The Land Before Time. Because as a kid, bro, I love dinosaurs. Like
mm-hmm.
love dinosaurs. I
Yeah,
still kind of do to a certain extent.
yeah. It's them the only animal I have like proof. We have proof, but we can't actually see them and shit. So you
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
have
saying.
like,
Like I really wish I could see like real dinosaurs.
yeah, man, that'd be dope for real. I feel like there's so much animal we didn't see. Like, I don't know if you ever heard, like, they say in the ocean, we only saw like one third of the ocean.
I believe that shit, bro. Cause the water goes so damn deep, and there's no way like a damn human has made it all the way to the bottom and seen everything. Because after a certain point, the sunlight won't even go through the water,
Yeah,
so like you can't even see past a certain point, and we don't know what the hell in like the dark waters. You know what I'm saying? And then there's so much of it. Like there's way more water than there is land, and we ain't even okay, I ain't gonna say we ain't discovered everything on the land, but truthfully, I don't even feel like we discovered all the land animals yet.
no, no, hell no, hell no. Because there's some
That's what I'm
place we can
saying.
access. Like,
Yeah,
if you see like all the cave and shit, like if you go in the forest in South America, they got like caves. The thing that we see in movies like Indiana Jones, they got a bunch of shit like that, but we wasn't able to see. It's really out of subject, but I found out yesterday they found the first immortal animal. It's
what is it?
it's a jellyfish. It's actually immortal. Like you can kill him if you like stomp on it, but if you let him live, he's just gonna rebirth. Basically, come
Like
back to
rebirth itself?
like he started off as like a I forgot all they call that, but he started off like a baby. Then after that, he grew up as an adult throughout the years. Then he's kind of like some part of his body get off, but it's the center of it. Like some of his organs stay, but his organs still be able to move, and he just rebirth basically. And scientists say that he's pretty much immortal. He's just going forever rebirth. He's kind of in the circle.
That's crazy as hell to think about.
He's one of the animal that actually live in like the dark water, like deep down, so we can't really see it.
Should I believe it?
Yeah, man. I'll be able to see that shit. And you start using plug. You say you fuck with the plug song. I fuck with it too. What make you like fuck with the plug song heavy?
The beats, they're so like ambient. Like you get such a feeling from the beats. Like I could literally sit there and listen to like plug instrumentals. Like no vocals on it, literally just the beats and like be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't even know what it is about them. Like they're just, and then they're so different. You know what I'm saying? You know how like at least when it comes to mainstream music, like there's a lot of repetitive
Yeah,
sounds. You know what I'm saying? Songs, But I feel like in the plug scene, like everybody has like their own style. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's different, and then the beats are all different. Like I don't, it ain't too many songs that sound the same. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know. It's to me, I feel like plug is the most like creative style of rap, at least.
Hell yeah. I feel definitely agree on that. And I feel like it's also well, I don't know if it's kind of easy, but there's the song that a lot of people is able to do and reproduce. So if you go like on website like BeatStars, even if you find a producer that don't have no views and shit, and they gonna have plug beat, you might find a crazy ass plug beat because the guy he do it his way, you know. So
Yes, bro.
yeah, you be able to tweak it. And you had another tape called "I Hope You Feel Me" with a producer named Fizz.
Hmm.
And what make you like work with the same producer and make a project with them? Like you told me about Cash Cash, but do you like staying with one producer for one project, or you like to go around when it comes to single or
So
project?
my thing is like when it comes to the music, like especially now, like I like to like build a relationship with the producer before I, you know what I'm saying, make more songs, like make, you know what I'm saying, drop songs and stuff. Cause I feel like if there's a relationship, then there's like the opportunity for chemistry, you know what I'm saying? And with especially with that project, like that was some like a couple of those songs like I made like when I was depressed. You know what I'm saying? And you could for sure hear it in the first song. Like take away the beat, the sound, all that. If you listen to just the lyrics on Heartache, like like you could tell like I was for sure like going through it. But I don't know, like because whenever I make like a project or like an EP or something, it's not just a bunch of random songs put together under a cover title. You know what I'm saying? Like every even down to order of the song like means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So like each like project I make like it's for sure gonna have like a certain, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to sound a certain way top to bottom. It's supposed to make you feel a certain way. And whether or not like it's all produced by the same person
Mm-hmm.
or not depends on the songs. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like it, each project gonna have like a meaning. It's gonna have a purpose. And for example, with the Ignore the Talk EP, like there wasn't like, you know what I'm saying. It's not just one producer producing all those songs. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a bunch of different sounds that all came together, and it was like that was the best representation of what I wanted people to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like that one specifically, like with Pill, at least, like we be having like a bunch of real ass conversations. You know what I'm saying? Just about like life, like progressing in life, like a bunch of shit. And it was like sharing that project with him, like actually meant something. You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
was like we was both kind of going through the same shit. So like it only made sense that the songs that deserved to be on that project was all produced by him, which is why on the cover there's like a spilled pill bottle,
Mm-hmm.
which represents him. Not like because some of my friends were saying, "Bro, it looked like you praying to the pills," and it's like I'm not, bro. Like that's from like that Evangelion anime cartoon
Mm-hmm.
where he was like on the chair like this, but instead, you know, I wanted it to be like more original, so the
Yeah.
dude had me like doing this, and it just so happened to be the pill bottle down there. But the pill bottle just represents pill. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
You like to put a purpose behind your the process and you making music interaction.
especially if it's a project, like I'm not gonna say every song I make has meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, the song on my page with the most streams is literally just to me, it's a bullshit song. It's just me and that hoe just having fun,
Yeah.
fucking around. You know what I'm saying? So
Some
it's like, of course, I'm gonna make some shit like that because I need that. But I would say like 70% of my songs like have a purpose, have a meaning. Every project is gonna have a purpose or a meaning.
You decide to do the project first, then after that you make the song, because you say you don't grab a bunch of songs and put them together. So
Well, so my thing is I may I might make a song and it inspire me to turn it into a project. So
mhm,
like with 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 the Matrix, that was a planned project. But I didn't have a name for it. I didn't have any of that until I made the song Neo. When I made the song Neo, I was like, okay, yeah, these songs all make sense together, but how does it make sense together? The Matrix. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
With the Pill project, the I Hope You Feel Me, that was more I made Heartache and I was like, nah, like this needs to be accompanied by some more stuff
mhm,
so that there's a journey when you go through it. You know what I'm saying? So like that one, I started getting cover art before I even finished it.
okay, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So
Cause
so so it really just depends. Like it depends on how I'm feeling. Cause like I do have another EP like in the works. It's called I ain't gonna tell you what it's called, but when I actually I can tell you what it's called. I got this Fake Friends EP in the works,
mhm,
and I didn't even so I had like a bunch of songs, but like I didn't even get the idea to make an EP about it until I made this one song, and I was like, no, like this needs to be an EP. And then I started going through my old songs. I'm like, okay, these couple songs could be on there. Then I started making songs tailored towards it. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes I'll like have the tape idea and then make songs for the tape,
mhm,
but a lot of times I'll like because like I said, like a lot of the songs I make have meaning. I just don't be knowing the meaning yet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So then it's like I'll like search through and find the meaning, and then when I find the meaning, I put them in their categories where they're supposed to be. You know.
yeah. And are you someone that is able to record and do music when you go to situation, or you rather go through the situation, then after that you reflect and start doing music? Because some people, they can't be doing music at the same time that they're going through the shit, especially if they rap about that shit in particular.
So it depends on what I'm going through because like when I said earlier, like I had went through that depression between January and June. I didn't make any. I made one song during that time. You know what I'm saying? And that song is on my SoundCloud too. It's called Missing Something. But that was the only song I made during that time. And you could kind of feel in that song because I like really try to sing on that one. You know what I'm saying? But like other, there have been some times where I've been like in situations that like hurt and I backdoor it and make a song about it that night. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when the idea is fresh on your head, you already know exactly what you want to say.
Yeah,
But then it's like sometimes when you go through certain shit, like it's so much that's on you that you don't even have the energy to talk about it.
yeah, I feel you. I feel definitely feel you. But when you record a song right after that shit happen, just I feel like the song got more emotion because it's more direct. Like you, let's say
Yeah.
something you mad, people gonna be able to listen to the song and be like, "Yo, he's really mad recording that," you know. And how did you get out of that depressive state or depressive mind state that you had back then, or that you went through?
Truthfully, I do not know because there was a couple times where I was like legit like contemplating suicide. Like I was like gone mentally. Like I didn't know who I was, bro. But I don't know, like something just clicked one day and it was just telling me just try again. Actually, I know exactly what happened. It's like May and I had to cause I graduated in June of last year
Mm-hmm.
and this is like May. So like before graduation, like my dad gets hit with COVID like super bad. I'm talking about he like in the hospital on like 10 to 12 tanks of oxygen.
Yeah.
Like he had pneumonia too. Like I had never seen my mom as worried as she was ever. You know what I'm saying? Like we she legit thought like we was gonna lose him. So like after that whole situation, I was like, let's say like the worst happens. Like the last 4 months of what my dad gonna remember me by is me not doing shit because I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit just made me like appreciate just even being here. And it was like something told me to just like start trying again when it came to music, basketball, friendships, all that shit.
Yeah. Basically, look at what you have and remember why you're doing it for.
Yes, bro. It actually exactly that.
Yeah, that's real. And if I can ask, is your dad feeling way better now?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, he good now. He scared us for a second though.
Yeah, that's great, man. And with the music, you also had like two different EP. Well, I don't know if you want to call it an EP or a mixtape, but a project with Skip Gokar.
Yeah, that was more of a mixtape,
Mm-hmm.
because it was just some songs that we did together, and then I put a song with just me on it, just cause I wanted to, and it kind of like fit with the vibe because each song was like extremely different than the other one, and it was like I didn't really have like a super like smooth one. I guess you could say I Ain't Shit was, but I didn't feel like that like hit the smooth category. So I was like, let me just throw this one on there too. But yeah, no, that's more of a mixtape. And Free My Bro Go Kart too.
Oh, for sure. Free Gokar. And you got the song Missing and No. You actually sing on this song.
Yeah, I was depressed during the time I made that.
Yeah. And do you plan on like coming back to the singing or experiment with different genre? It can be rock, country, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm a always experiment. Like that's one thing about me. Like every time I approach a song, I try to make it like different for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to like just get like as creative as I can. I just go based off what I feel. So like if I feel like singing, like then I'ma sing. But like I've been like harmonizing a lot lately, but I kind of want to like, yeah, I'm gonna do something singing pretty soon because I need to get back on that wavelength.
Yeah, we gotta see
I
that.
don't, I don't feel like I do that enough.
What type of music do you listen to on the daily?
Shit, the underground.
Underground?
Yeah, like I listen to a lot of Booth, a lot of Uno the Activist. Uno the Activist, like my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Also Booth too, but a lot of underground, like Skip. Uh, shit, I listen to like 10K, Tony Snow, Texaco, uh, a lot of the GGP too. Them niggas hard, like
Mm-hmm.
Slim, Bravo, like Flip Phone, Glory Boy, Pra, Brick Band, shit, Kobe Locks, all them niggas really. I fuck with their music tough.
Yeah, the new wave of the underground.
Yeah, them niggas hard.
Yeah. And do you only listen to like hip hop and underground or you listen to other style or type of music?
Nah, sometimes I'll dip into like shit. The most different I go is like R&B. Like I listen to some Brent Fayez every now and then, some Summer Walker. She's so damn cold. Uh, Party Next Door. He used to be a
Mm-hmm.
big influence on like my music taste, style, all that. Like I used to think he was the goat. To be honest, that nigga music was so hard to me, bro.
Yeah, man. That shit party next door different, man. Real shit. What make good music for you? Or like not even good music, but it can be with the beat, it can be with the music that you listen to. What is your standard for music?
I'm more of a sound person, so like I like to hear like effects. I like to hear like you know what I'm saying some a sound that you could feel. I don't necessarily care about what you talking about, but like the way you talk about it means everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't like vibe with the music, then I'm probably not going to listen to it.
You feel like lyrics is more important than the beats, or beats is more important than the lyric?
The beat is definitely more important than the lyrics, for sure, because a nigga really went on a song and sat there and said Gucci Gang 200 times. So and that song blew the fuck up, and it wasn't based off the lyrics. It was based off the well, it was probably based off the fact that it was different as fuck, and the beat was like catchy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like it depends. Truthfully, it depends on who you ask. Like some people will say the lyrics mean way more than the beat, but I'm not one of them people. I'm one of them people who can sit there and listen to a song because of the beat.
No, yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I'm the type that just gonna find the instrumental. Like if I don't want to hear you on the beat, I'm just find the instrumental, like and download it. Like my BeatStar is got more actually got more song than my Spotify and shit. Cause I just be saving instrumental. Cause that shit is hard.
Like shout out any producer out there, cause that shit is a talent. I don't know how them niggas do it.
Yeah, man. Facts. Real shit. Shout out. So looking back at everything, and not just the music, but the basketball, your career, your family, your mind state, and everything. What is one thing that you take from that you be able to like apply? Basically, a lesson that you learn throughout your life that you apply now.
Shit, truthfully, just to not give up and to stay consistent because I know at least with like shit with basketball and music, bro, like this shit is a grind. Like it's days where I do not be wanting to do this shit, but you have to power through that. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if you see yourself going somewhere, like in order to get there, like you gotta put them hours in. And it's like you may not be able to give your 100% this day. You may not give your or may not be able to give your 100% this day, but give what you got. Like if what you got that day is only 50%, then give that 50 all the way up to 50. You know what I'm saying? Don't give 49 and you got 50 in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Just like stay consistent, stay positive too. Speak positively like over your life, like over what you're doing, over your goals, all that shit. Cause the power of the tongue is so fucking powerful. Like that shit crazy how like you could really say something and then in a matter of time you end up where you said you was going. You know what I'm saying? Like I made a song called Aroma
Mm-hmm.
and I just randomly in the song was like took a trip how I end up in Barcelona or some shit. And I only said it because the shit rhymed.
Yeah, yeah. And now you
And
there.
none and that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't seen shit unfold like that. Like some way more crazier shit too. Like just like speak positively over your life, stay consistent and stay persistent. Like don't give up. Like just keep going. Like and don't judge yourself so hard. And
Mm-hmm.
don't dwell on shit that you can't control. That's a big one. Like it's like there's a bunch of shit that people get worked up about that they literally have no control over. You know what I'm saying? And it's like as long as you focus on the shit that you can control and do the shit that you can control to the best of your ability, then like everything else will fall in place the way it's supposed to.
Real shit. And what is the best moment that you actually had in the past years, or like a moment that basically your hard work made you live. It can be with the music, it can be with the basketball or anything in life. A best moment that you ever had that you remember, like, oh shit, that actually, like, it's in my brain, it's imprinted in my brain right now. That's like one of the best moments that I ever lived.
Shit, literally like a couple weeks ago, cause I started redropping music on the day that I graduated, which was June 5th of last year,
Yeah.
and I was just looking at my like year like stats from June 5th last year to June 5th this year, and that shit was like 130K. And I was like damn near crying and shit, cause like when I first started dropping songs and shit, like I would get I would get so happy after a week going by and I got 100 plays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that shit just made me like really. It made me like really realize like the shit that I'm doing ain't for nothing. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I'm doing is really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting slowly but surely, like I'm starting to get like the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? So like now, like I just gotta keep my foot on the gas. And on top of that, when my little brother won the fucking natty, bro, that shit was crazy. Like I was, it felt like I won the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been so happy for somebody else like ever, bro. Like that shit felt so fucking good to see. Like
Yeah. You was there at the game?
fuck no. I was at the conference championship game though when they played Alabama and lost the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I was at that game. I couldn't make it to the other game because I was in on some hoop shit. I was in Alabama doing this workout with this TBL team called the Central Alabama Jaguars. I was supposed to go play for them, but I ended up coming out here trying to
Mm-hmm.
make some shake coming overseas.
Yeah.
But
Everybody
no,
grinding,
I
man.
was I was on the plane when they was playing.
Yeah, man. Everybody on this grind, man. Congratulations to your brother. And actually, what's your milestone? One of your milestone, with the music or with the basketball, basically with your life, something that you want to obtain. Well, we're gonna start with the music first. Like, what is one milestone that you have with the music
That I passed or that I want to get.
that you wanna get?
I want to get a million plays on my all time before shit this time around next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be easy to do. I know to a certain extent like how I can get it, and it's not gonna be easy because I'm gonna for sure have to get like some collabs, some good collabs. But it's like shit, I'll put that work in, and it's like if I don't get to that million, like I'm not gonna be pressed about it. Like I'm gonna keep working till I get there. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things about like goal setting, like when you put a date on it, it kind of makes you like it kind of makes you like grind all up until that date. But what people don't understand is if you don't, let's say you don't get right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you get right here, but you started from way down here. Just because you didn't hit your goal, don't mean that you don't have something to be happy about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you can still get to your goal. You're just not gonna get to it in the time frame you thought you was gonna get to it in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You like to set goal for yourself.
I do that shit all the time. That should be in my notes. Every time I open my notes app to check my music or like to listen to like some of my unreleased music, I see them. I see them hoes every day, and I just like constantly remind myself, okay, this what we working for. This is what we trying to get to.
Real shit. And with the sport, do you have something that you aim for or that you want to reach with the basketball or you as an individual?
Hell yes, I want to play pro. Like more than just play pro. Like I want to I want to get to a point in basketball where like I'm more than respected. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting paid good to play basketball, and I'm able to like impact and help people. You know what I'm saying? Cause like whenever I'm done with music and basketball, like I'm probably either gonna be a coach or a trainer. So it's like I want to be able to influence and impact people through my journey and just like continue to just like help people become better thems, to be honest, because like I'm in a battle every day trying to be a better me, but it's like if I could help you be a better you, like that shit helps me be a better me, you know what I'm saying?
So there's a question that I actually asked to all my guests, and I want to know what's your answer. What is your principle? What is the Dequiviante principle? Actually, something that you will tell your kids, to your younger one, basically a key to life. I know you drop a lot of gem, but if you can rephrase it in like one sentence or one word, basically.
uh Shit, be yourself. Truthfully, just find yourself and unapologetically be yourself. Like don't give a fuck what nobody say about you. Like the people who's supposed to be around you gonna be around you when you just being yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that speaks volumes, man. That can get you to a lot of places. And I'm gonna get like to my random questions, like just so people can know more about you. Like, what's something that you like to do in your free time when you have time beside hooping and music?
Shit, I'll be on the Fortnite. That shit's so damn fun, bro.
You good at that shit?
I mean, I'm not no damn streaming ass nigga, but I ain't trash at that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a hold my weight. I may carry the squad here and there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm solid.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I could build, I got aim, but I'm not like hella good at editing. I feel like if I was hella good at editing, I would say I'm good because everybody on the game now is box you up, triple edit, kill niggas now. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
me, I just be like, if I do get boxed up, I'm just gonna wait on you to do your quadruple edit and then just shoot.
yeah, man. I hate that game, man. But shit, you play other video game, other games?
Yeah, I played Black Ops 3 Zombies because that shit's so fun. I
Yeah,
played 2K every now and then. I stopped buying 2K because the my player modes have been trash to me the past couple years, so I just stopped getting them.
yeah.
And then other than that, I'll play like card games, like in real life, like hearts or spades.
Hmm.
Spades so damn fun. There's this one game called One Night Werewolf. Bro, get you a group of people, get some drinks, and play One Night Werewolf. That's just so fun.
How many people does it take to play?
I would say a decent group would be like six.
Six.
You can play with four. You can play with four, but it's not gonna be as fun. If you at least have six, it's gonna be fun. If you got more than six, that shit gonna be fun as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. And do you like have a? Do you cook? That's a random question, but do you cook?
I know how to make chicken fried rice, like orange chicken fried rice, teriyaki chicken fried rice. Other than that, though, okay, I can make spaghetti and shit. But other than that, bro, like not really. I'll be honest. I need to learn how to cook though. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm hungry and I'm at my spot, like more than likely I'm finna make a turkey sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Make a turkey sandwich, get some jalapeno chips, call it a day.
yeah. And getting to my last question, for someone that work out, actually, what is your best workout advice? Like you, since you're an athlete.
When you say workout, do you mean the weight room?
Okay, well, I'm a. Can you answer both for weight to weight room and actually every sport?
Mm, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of them niggas that hate the weight room. Like not like hate the weight room, but like I only go when I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
I do abs a lot. I
Yeah.
do abs a lot just cause in basketball you have to have a strong core. You don't necessarily have to be a fucking bodybuilder to be
Mm-hmm.
good at hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like skill and finesse can like make up for the fact that you're not as strong as you should be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I would say for people working out, just listen to music because that shit gets you through it. That shit'll for sure get you through it. And then I would say don't get complacent. Like leave your phone on do not disturb while you working out. You know what I'm saying? You dare to work out. Don't like spend more time than you have to working out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Do not abuse it, basically.
Yeah. Cause I know sometimes I'll like be in the weight room lifting and then I'll like check Instagram for something because I got a notification and then I'll look up 20 minutes to pass because I just been on my phone chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the basketball gym is a different story though. My shit damn near be on airplane mode, AirPods in, I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But weight room, like, I'm gonna get it done because I gotta get it done. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go out my way to go to the weight room.
And do you have any last word for the people that's watching, your supporter? What can they expect from you? Why do they need to tap into your music or see what you got going on with everything?
Man, a whole lot of music on the way. A lot more of me on the way. You know what I'm saying? A lot more sounds on the way, a lot more different styles on the way. Uh, Appreciate everybody who's supporting my music, listening to my music, sharing my music, all that shit. Like y'all damn near keep me going, honestly. Like I get happy when I like the shit legit brings a smile to my face when I get a SoundCloud notification saying like someone likes such and such song. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit be making me want to go so much harder with this shit. Like, but I appreciate everybody who tapped in, and for the ones who not tapped in, your time gonna come to get tapped in. And if you have seen my music and don't like it, then maybe my shit not for you, which is fine. You can't please everybody, but for sure, a lot of new shit on the way. Shout out to guys too, man.
So it's only right, man. We are Dequiviante in the building. We appreciate you putting up, taking the time. We wish you luck with everything, the basketball, the music, with your life. And I hope everybody stays safe. Y'all make sure y'all check his music, everything he got going on, all the link in the description. And it's your boy Darks, man, who was on World is Mine. I'll be back with some more hate. And we're gonna get lit. Let's get it.